Hello, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Saturday Night Football. We're coming to you from Docklands. This should be a classic between the Dogs and St Kilda. We have one of last week's winners up against one of last week's losers. Today's match will offer further insight on where these teams sit in the pecking order. Here come the teams. Joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
G'day, Hutto. No one would know who's going to win this match. There's very little to choose between these sides. Both have their flaws, which have been spoken about, but whoever can get on top in the clearances will have a big advantage.
An interesting perspective. Thanks, Harf. Excitement is building for this one. The crowd already making plenty of noise as the captains come together. Saturday night football. Ball is upon us. English with a deft tap. He's set upon. They ask the question, but the umpire will have it. Good ruck work. Liberatore. What can he manufacture? We've got another stoppage. English wins it down. Gresham. This is great pressure footy. They're going nowhere and we'll have a stoppage near the centre. Rucks go at it. There goes the kick inside the 50. Bruce with the big fist. Crunching tackle.
Gone. Caught napping in a dangerous spot. Just a question of whether the lead will be 6 points or 1.
Kicking for his first. Jones wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. That'll work. He's got support. Keith, no easy exit. The umpire will have it. English smashes it out of there. Gresham, Burns. He's completely shanked it.
Lost his radar there.
Good kick. Bruce had his name written all over it. Kicks to centre wing. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Bontempelli. Battle. Tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Wilkie. Great tackling technique there. Marshall showing his skills. West. Bontempelli. English. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Ugelhagen going at his first, and he's got it.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of
it. The Dogs have opened their account. Marshall wins the hit out. Smith closed him down. Scott. He's been busy so far. Howard making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. He's so clean with the footy. Sinclair, not a lot of space to work with. He's under close attention. Stoppage coming up on the wing. Marshall palms it down. Burns. Can he hit a target? That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. He doesn't waste many. They could be vulnerable here. Searching kick. Marshall. Lays it off. Hill. Up and under. Good disciplined defence. He ran into a brick wall. He put himself in the line of fire. Daniel is calm in a crisis. What's he got on offer? Sinclair got a fist in. Duray, solid tackle. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. The two big men do battle. McRae kicks to space. Defence 101 there. Duray kicks to half forward. Scott sets up a foot race. Cordy wins it back. It wasn't the best kick, and we'll have a throw in. Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
The Dogs might be in front, but there's room for improvement with their kicking. They've been sloppy at times.
Poor hand pass there, and we've got a throw in.
Neither side has really looked like piling on the goals. This one's a slow burn for now.
Marshall looking for territory. McRae. The team physios will be working overtime. Some good tackles are being laid. Both sides are hard at it.
Got to set up well for the stoppage to make sure they don't score from it.
It's a tough game. Neither side able to clear the footy. Marshall slaps it out. Smith only knows one way. Kicks inside the forward 50. McRae has worked hard to present. He's made a hot start to this match. Who's front and centre? And we'll have a throw in.
Lots to analyse, Gary. What stands out?
Hopefully, once these sides have had a good look at each other, the game will open up.
Marshall, the winner there. Burns. Bytel takes the hand pass. Sinclair does well under pressure. Clark. I don't think he meant to smother it. Marshall, he's stopped in his tracks. Gresham delivers a long ball. Richards comes over the top and holds on. Kicks laterally. What can they muster from the back half? They'll contest in the centre square. Smith. That one was always his. Doesn't often waste it. Hill clears the area. Look at him go. Knew the tackle was coming. They've bottled it up. Marshall fighting hard. It's no place for the faint-hearted. That'll be play on. Keith, can he get a kick away? Richards met solidly. They've put themselves under pressure. Higgins wants to take the game on. It's there!
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
Back on terms again. Marshall wins it. Crouch farms it out. Higgins blasts away. Stocker is hard to beat one-on-one.
To break the deadlock, will they lead by 6 or 1?
This deserves a goal, but he's put it on the wrong side of the stick.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
The Dogs have been caught on the hop. It's there!
It's a gift, really, and he's taken full advantage.
The Saints were underdogs coming in, but they look anything but in the early going. The big men fly. Bytel. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Stocker, the pressure is fierce. That could be a goal-saving tackle. The umpire says he had no prior. Neither ruck got a hand on it. He's wrapped up.
The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
One quarter down. It's been entertaining so far, and there's little in it on the scoreboard. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
If it's goals you love, then you might have found that quarter hard to watch. But if you love defensive acts and pressure footy, then I think you'll have enjoyed it because they were in abundance. No doubt both coaches will be pleased with their players' intensity so far.
I'm inclined to agree. Thank you, Gaz. English wins it out of the centre. Liberatore. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Punch clear. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Ugle-Hagan is so strong one-on-one.
Goals have been tough to come by. Got to make the most of your opportunities.
Touch and go.
Showing exactly why they want the ball in his hands.
Away we go once more. English wins it down. Smith, he's besieged. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Bontempelli does the roving. That's a bruising tackle. Hill leads his opponent. Wilkie feeling the heat. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. English wins the hit out. Another stoppage, this time a boundary throw in.
Gaz, what have you noticed down at ground level?
It hasn't been a thrilling start to the match, but we've got two very determined sides doing everything they can to undermine each other.
Liberatore throws it on the boot. Ugelhagen is the man on the spot and is marked.
He hasn't looked like missing so far, so I'll back him in here.
Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Battle, taking no chances.
And finally over the line.
He's off. Sinclair with the footy. The kick was centimetre perfect. Patton, that's an impressive mark. Normally delivers. He's hit up the lead. Sees something he likes. That didn't travel far enough. He'll be sore in the morning.
He bit off more than he could chew there.
The Saints have denied them the corridor. Williams, he's suddenly a popular man. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. English with a deft tap. Steele needs to be quick. He's set upon. We will do it all again. English with the tap, and they see it out.
Gary, what's caught your eye?
It'd be great to see both sides play a more adventurous brand of footy and go after the game. It's been a little dull today.
Marshall wins it by Tell. He's run into trouble. Gets his kick despite the heat. Daniel cops some unwanted attention. No way through there, and they'll reset. Good ruck work. Williams. Got to get it on quickly. Gresham. This is great pressure footy. Crunching tackle. Daniel desperate to win it back. He's everywhere at the moment. McLean was committed to the contest. He's caught. Squeezes the kick.
The non-preferred lets him down.
Clark. Goes very wide. McLean chops it off. Williams. They've given it back. Catch me if you can, he says. The Dogs guarding the corridor. Daniel. Can he find a teammate? And out it goes.
Both sides are placing a premium on team defence, which is making goals very hard to come by.
Marshall wins the tap. Bytel. Williams gets in the way. He'll feel that one. Almost an accidental intercept. Smith, who's at home?
Taking no chances there.
He's off. Sinclair to bring it back in. Battle uses the body well. The Dogs forcing them out wide. Gathers it cleanly on the wing. Quality delivery by foot. Who will stand under that? Battle with a terrific mark deep in defence. Good looking kick. Sinclair has a vice-like grip. Ignoring the corridor for now. The Saints have got out of jail. And they're away. Hill. Clever handball. Sinclair. He's generally a good kick. Here's a big chance to sweep the footy forward. Sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw-in.
What are your thoughts, Gaz?
The Dogs weren't tipped by many to win this match, but they're taking it right up to them so far.
English punches it out of the ruck. Smith, terrific tackle. What a hand pass. Higgins, stripped of it. Dale gets back and should repel. He's got an option in the centre square. You can't question his commitment. Into the pocket he goes. The Dogs under great pressure. This is promising. Daniel. Darcy. Can they get something going? Williams navigated the traffic. That's poor play. Gets the kick away. Stocker can go back and shoot at goal.
Kicking at his first.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
So a timely goal late in the piece. English wins the hit out. Smith rolling the sleeves up. The defenders will be nervous. Ugle-Hagan read it well and claims the mark.
To put them back in front.
Can he give them the lead? No, he can't.
They dodged a bullet there. They might not be so lucky next time.
Back into play. Allison got to the right position and hung on. Cordy attracted a crowd. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Half time, and it's been a dour struggle so far. Not a lot of highlights, but at least we have a close one. Time to check in with Gary.
If I've got my spectators hat on, this game needs more goals. It's been a drab affair so far. If I've got my coach's hat on, I'm loving how difficult not only the defenders but the midfielders are making it for the opposition to score. I'd be tempted to ask for some quicker, more direct ball movement.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Important clearance here. Burns out of the congestion. Solid tackle. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Marshall has rucked tirelessly. Burns. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Daniel. He ran into a brick wall. Keith. Terrific forward pressure.
The lift door's closed on him and he's gone.
I've liked his game today. Darcy. No easy exit.
And he's done for holding the ball.
Going at his second. Stocker. And a moment for the players to catch their breath.
What are your thoughts, Gary?
The Saints are playing great footy and I can't see any reason why they can't go on to win this.
English, the winner there. McRae, Darcy, Bontempelli comes free in the tackle. Clark gets there first. Met solidly.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
Good vision there. Darcy, Daniel. Incisive handball. Bontempelli drives it inside the forward 50. Wilkie takes the logical option. The Saints can build something here. They'll need to be more careful than that. Ugle-Hagan, he's got two already.
Danger averted, frantic defence.
Back into play. Allison in the clear. Cordy, good tackle. We've got a whistle, umpire's ball. Big clearance to win here. Williams, Scott. How will the umpire see this? A goal-scoring opportunity may have gone begging there. Daniel closed him down. We're still waiting for the quarter's first goal. Marshall palms it down. Steele. Allison. It's a tough game. Good build-up. Higgins dishes it off. They've worked it well. Wanganeen Malira takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
They had to be patient, but they were able to pick their way through and eventually score.
So the underdog throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. English, the winner there. It's a hot footy. Wilkie, a bit of a panicked handball. Scott gathers. Bontempelli. That's come off the instep.
Bad kicking there, out on the full.
What can they generate? Battle. Handballs it to nobody. This spells trouble. Takes a bounce. He's got it.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
It's a good old-fashioned arm wrestle. English looking for territory. He's doing it all. Knew where the help was. Dale runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Can anyone take a mark? Norton is so strong one-on-one.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Looks good. He's steered it through.
He hasn't had a big impact, but he's still found a way to kick a couple.
3 points the difference. Marshall gets his hand to it. Liberatore. He's stopped in his tracks. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Marshall smashes it out of there. Wanganeen Malira on the same page as his ruck. Philippou has it within range.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
Great composure there to go back and cool slot the go-ahead goal.
We've had 5 lead changes now. The big men fly. Smith under pressure. Daniel harassed into an error. Good thinking and good execution too. Got to get it out of there. The Saints on the ball now. It's a goal.
Bit of momentum now. That's 2 in a row.
Neither side giving an inch. What a contest we're seeing. English showing his skills. Crouch, Steele, Daniel in the centre square. What a game he's having. Bruce, he's besieged. Wanganeen Malira, quick kick towards centre half forward. Dale takes an excellent grab. The Dogs might be able to start something. Smith. McRae. Feeds it out. Dale. He just keeps racking up disposals. Oh, that is a contender for mark of the round. Drives it inside the forward 50. They've moved it well and given themselves a good look here. Can he impose himself on the match? Howard leading by example. He's kicked it high. Higgins. Gary Ablett Sr., eat your heart out. That's almost worth a kick. Hill. Dale wins it back. McRae. Maybe he could have gone himself. Howard needs a good decision. He'll be sore in the morning. Cordy, he's set upon. Umpire's ball as we near three-quarter time. English palms it down. Going for goal, flirting with the post. Away he goes. Clark to bring it back in. Norton does the crumbing. Sets sail for home, and he is delivered.
3 goals straight, and he's certainly making the most of his opportunities.
The Dogs with a late one on the verge of three-quarter time. English wins it out of the centre. Baker is a clearance beast. Cops some unwanted attention. Knew the tackle was coming.
The crowd cries ball when they get their wish.
Good handball. McRae, what can he do with it? Burns gets to it first. Hill. Step ladder time. Delightfully done. Well played. His vision was excellent. The Saints should score here. Three-quarter time and an upset is brewing. How's your tipping going?
Time to check in with Gary.
A boil-over is well and truly on the cards, and the coach's three-quarter time address was mostly motivational in nature. The message was, when you can't run any harder, that's when you run your hardest. There'll be a few tired people walking off the field at the end of this match.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
English wins the tap. Liberatore. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? They're a big chance here. Sinclair. Waitman intercepts the hand pass. McRae. Bruce. Desperate defence. Marshall might go for a run. Now it's someone else's problem. That's a bit of a waste. McLean. The Dogs have been gallant. Norton. He's got it!
You turn the ball over there, you've got to expect to pay the price.
Neither team deserves to lose, and perhaps neither will. Punch clear. Steele. Crunching tackle. Wangani Malera. Burns. Bytel. Hill. Heads towards half forward. Stocker. He's run into trouble. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Dale wins it back. McLean. He might have thought about the corridor. Got to get rid of it. Had some assistance. Liberatore. He's going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
The Dogs are doing enough to keep their noses in front. Rucks go at it. Burns. By hand. Owens. Good penetration on the kick. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. Clark running in support. He's missed it.
The Dogs can't fall into the trap of trying to save the game. They need to keep taking it on.
This could be trouble. Oh no, what's he doing?
It's so important to be efficient in front of goal, especially when it's tight on the scoreboard.
Goes goalward, and he's off target.
The Dogs have got to make sure they keep taking the game on. Going too defensive too early would play into the opposition's hands.
Daniel goes short with the kick in.
That's a big call. That's a big penalty because it will cost them a goal.
Look at the space he's got to work with. He's got it!
That snaps a run of 3 consecutive goals. Will we now see a change in momentum?
It's an almighty arm wrestle. English is giving him a bath. He's suddenly a popular man, and we will do it all again. Marshall punches it out of the ruck. This is a hotly contested footy. Clark was afforded latitude. Allison to give them the lead. He's done it.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
The Saints in front now. English got his palm to it. Has to be clean. Marshall, Clark. A bit of keeping's off. That's a strong mark.
His goal is so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
That should be picked off. Stocker can go back and shoot it goal. Philippou. He's missed it. Dale with the footy. The Dogs might be in a spot of bother. Philippou. It's there.
Momentum's a marvellous thing in football, isn't it?
The Dogs really need to respond now. Important clearance here. Wanganeen Malira in the thick of it as ever. Almost an accidental intercept. Richards can run, and that's a great hand pass. Philippou accepted the invitation. He's on song today, but he's missed this one.
The Dogs are not done with yet, but I think they would have been if that had gone through.
Away he goes. Daniel brings it back in. Keith, strong grab. Clever kick. Duray. Can he be the fire starter? Smith has brought his own ball. The clock is the enemy now. And out of play.
Lots to analyse, Gary. What stands out?
The Saints look more dangerous going forward, and I think they're working a bit harder as well.
Marshall, the winner there. Wanganeen Malira, Wilkie, Bytel. The Saints finishing strongly. That's an aggressive handball. Owens. Through the centre square he goes. They're playing with purpose and poise. Stocker, he's so good in close. Marshall, they cannot keep him quiet. Buslinger snares the loose ball. Liberatore, terrific forward pressure. This will be another one. Oh, they can do no wrong.
2 scoring shots, 2 goals. He'll be happy with that.
The Saints have got it on their terms. Marshall has rucked tirelessly. Wanganeen Malira, steal. It's a tough game. That's a dreadful hand pass, truth told. Bruce read it well and claims the mark. The Dogs haven't thrown the towel in. Ugle-Hagan, snap around the body. It's there!
They've looked to the likely source to provide a spark, and he's done just that.
If they can get the next one, it'll be on. Marshall wins the hit out. Steele, Sinclair, felt the pressure there. Crouch, a model of consistency. The Saints are bringing great energy. He's not one to take a backward step. They've got enough time for one more here. Marshall slaps it out. Fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. In the forward pocket. Couldn't keep it in. It'll be tossed back. The 2 big men do battle. Smith, the Dogs, under great pressure. They might be caught out on the turnover. Can they find a late goal? Crouch. Buslinger saw that coming. Met solidly. Ball up. Final siren not far away. English gets his hand to it. McRae. These players must be exhausted, but they're still giving everything. Who can get the clearance? Liberatore. This is great pressure footy. For a 3-goal game, it's there. They've pinched a break.
They've slipped behind at one stage, but they didn't panic, and they've secured the points now.
The Saints are really taking it to them today. English with a deft tap. They've got good chemistry, those two. The Dogs haven't been inside 50 for a while. Attracted a crowd.
Gone! Caught napping in a dangerous spot.
Heads for the pocket. Hagen. That's a big play.
It's one of those ones that should be kicked, but it's amazing how often players miss them.
Good-looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal.
He's kept them in it. Just a pity he hasn't had more support.
The Saints weren't convincing, but they did enough to win. Thanks for joining us. Hope you can be with us again for the next match. Until then, it's bye for now.